The second and third biggest towns in Mallorca are the towns of Alcudia and Inca. And whilst nearly everyone knows about Palma, not everyone has these other towns on their itinerary whilst visiting Mallorca. So, are they worth visiting? The answer is a definite yes. Let me show you why in this video. You'll see why Inca is a must visit for lovers of shopping and fashion, and you'll also discover why Alcúdia is a cultural and historical gem. But first, let's explore the town of Inca. Hello and welcome to the town of Inca. Inca is actually Mallorca's third biggest town behind Palma and Alcudia. And the best time to visit is on a Thursday because that is when it's market day and it's known for its leather goods. Funnily enough, I'm here on a Thursday, so I'll show you around this charming town. There's a laid-back atmosphere in Inca, and even if you're here just to do a bit of window shopping, there's plenty of buskers around to keep you entertained. And do you know what? They're actually pretty good. It's absolutely bustling here, and it's easy to understand why. It's actually the largest market in Mallorca. In addition to clothes and accessories, there's also plenty of fresh produce and floral displays on show. Now, if markets aren't exactly your thing, then don't worry, because there are plenty of things to see and do around Inca. There's a lot of interesting architecture to see, but there are also many hiking trails that you can do starting right here from Inca. And Inca is also famous for its wines as well. There's plenty of bodegas, wine cellars around, so it's plenty to do. It's not just all about the markets. After a morning of exploring the market stalls, it was time for a bit of relaxation, and thankfully I managed to find the perfect spot. There's also a cool little food market where you can enjoy tapas, wine, beer as well, so if you're looking for a place to stop to enjoy the local cuisine, this could be the place to go. Having seen Inca on its famous market day, it was time to discover the historic and charming second town of Mallorca, Alcudia. So today we're in Alcúdia, and just to confuse things, we've been to Pollentia, we've been to Puerto de Pollentia, and there's a place in Alcúdia which is called Pollentia, which is the Roman town which then dates to 123 BCE. And Pollentia actually means mighty warrior or mighty one in Latin. Let's see what we can discover in Alcúdia and in Pollentia. So Alcdia Old Town is just a quaint little village to explore. There's plenty of boutiques, there's plenty of artisan shops. It's just a great place to spend a little bit of time to explore, to wander, to get lost in. And it's typical Mallorca. And there's plenty of products here that are also from Mallorca, that are made here in Mallorca, so you can take something back as a gift. One of the key tourist attractions whilst in Alcdia Old Town are the city walls, as shown right behind me. They were constructed in 1362, and it's remarkable how intact they still are. And in some parts you can still walk on the walls, but it's a great place to be able to get your photograph taken and to pose as well. It's beautiful. The best preserved parts of the city wall include the city gates Puerta de Mallorca and Puerta de Moy. And from a walk over these old fortifications, you can enjoy fantastic views across the old town. The parish church of St. Jaume, an impressive Romanesque church, fills a gap in the city wall and dates from the late 19th century. And if you want to discover all of this for yourself, you can book a guided tour of Alcúdia Old Town. A link can be found in the description below. Here's the entrance to Pollentia, the Roman city, the Roman ciudad, here in Alcúdia Old Town, that dates to 123 BCE. It's €4 to enter. Let's have a look around inside. The Roman city of Pollentia is located just outside the walls of Alcúdia Old Town. There are 3 main archaeological sites within this excavation, making this the most important Roman archaeological site on the island of Mallorca. So it's not the biggest site here in Alcudia, Pollentia, but it's definitely interesting. There's signposts everywhere listing what you're seeing, what you're looking at. And with the €4 entry fee, you can also get into the museum that is an Alcdia Old Town as well. So let's have a little look around here in Pollentia. Pollentia was, by Roman standards, a very modern city with its own drinking water reserves and sewerage system. And this area shows the ruins of the homes that housed the wealthy. So just walking over from the area which is the main street area of Pollentia, I'm just walking over to the Forum, and here we'll find the amphitheatre as well. It's impressive structure, and it's impressive to think that it dates the 2nd century BCE as well. And it's clear that Alcúdia, that Mallorca is really investing a lot of money into the history here. The signpost project only dated to 2017 to 2018, I think it was that it said. So before that there was no sort of knowledge or history as you're walking around, no information detailing what you could find here. But now there's a lot more details, some of the artifacts that were found in certain areas, and it also shows particular areas in the distance that perhaps you might not be able to walk on, but are also Roman as well. So it's very interesting, very informative, and to be honest, for €4, what more could you want? I think it's worth it. The Forum would have been the beating heart of Pollentia, the town centre where the townsfolk will have congregated. And it's here that you can still see the remains of the Capitolino Temple, a temple dedicated to Jupiter, Juno and Minerva. It was incredible to walk the same steps and imagine what life would have been like in this bustling area more than 2 millennia ago. So I have to say, here I am at the theatre, the amphitheatre, and it's pretty well preserved. I got a surprise when I got here, and this could have held up to 1,000 spectators when it was complete. Impressive. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting much, but Pollentia was a pleasant surprise and offered so much in the way of history and culture. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the towns of Inca, Alcudia and Pollentia as much as I have. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit the like button below and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me and my channel out, and there's still plenty to chew over here in Mallorca and beyond. I've been Mike the Travelling Scouser, and you, as always, have been awesome. Ciao for now.